Welcome back, everybody, to this edition of Dale's Rails. What I have today is an unboxing video of some items I purchased for my birthday. It's a great thing about buying something for yourself on your birthday. I know I'm going to like what I got myself. But these are a set of boxcars and reefers that was made during the MPC era, and I think they are uniquely crafted, and I thought you would enjoy seeing them with me. But never mind about them being my birthday present, because now that I think about it, every month is my birthday. So please enjoy. We'll go ahead and get to unboxing this. This is a shipment that came from Trains. There's, I think I have 10 cars in here. There's quite a few. There's and I think most of them, I think they were all in their original boxes. In fact, these were listed in C8 like new condition. Most of the cars were, at least the Lionel ones. Well, first up, we have the K-Line 027 box car here. Now these are orange and brown. They're a little bit different. Box car. This one is not a map car, so there's that one. It says it was built at 9 of 91. And here's another orange boxcar. I hope I didn't start something new here again. I've seen these orange and I thought they were kind of sharp looking, but I don't know if they've got a whole set of these Santa Fe orange and brown matte cars. So here it is. It's a matte car. And this one says Super Chief. There's that one. And it was built 8 of 90, so it's a different year. And here's a brown one that I got, and it's the Grand Canyon. Of the brown boxcars I bought, I didn't have the Grand Canyon version yet, so this will be a different boxcar of that set. Well, that's good news. You guys seen those, the brown one, and that's the Grand Canyon. And then all these have the sprung trucks on them. There's that one. And this first car here, it's a MPC era boxcar. This is the Cracker Jack. They had two versions of these, and one of the version I wanted, I had it in my shopping cart, and somebody stole down my shopping cart and bought it before I had a chance to. So I guess I got bamboozled. So there it is. And this is, as you can tell by the tanks on the bottom, this is a reefer, wood-sided reefer. It was built in 1 of 1973. That was part of the special they were doing. They were doing a special on the MPC era boxcars. And this car here, apparently, is the only one that didn't come in a box. Come with its original box. I'll get this opened here. You know, they always do a really good job of packing, so can't complain about that. see what this car is. So this appears to be just a box car, but it's a sharp-looking box car. It's from the MPC era. All these are from the MPC era. It's a beech nut chewing tobacco. It was built one of 76. We got a big one in here. I don't know what this. This is a Johnson's Wax box car. It pretty sharp looking car. It's kind of patriotic looking. Kind of like that paint scheme on there. One of 73 is when this was built, and it's. I didn't realize they had MPC era box cars they made that had sprung trucks back in 73, and these are die-cast metal trucks. So that's kind of neat. It's a box car. It's got a pretty detailed underside. I mean, it's wood-sided plank or wood plank, not a wood-sided car, but it's wood. Got wood plank floor decking on here. It's probably kind of hard to see being it black like that, but it's wood grain looking on here from what I'm seeing. And so there's that one. And then see what this next one is. This appears to be another box car. It is a Prince Albert smoking tobacco car. It's a box car. Let's see here. It says built one of 76, so that's a good looking car there too. And then here's this car. This is a billboard Reefer. I'll get it out of the box here. And it is a Butterfinger a Reefer. You can tell by the underside, the tanks on the other side of it, kind of detailed. And this was built, it was built in February. All the rest of them have been January. 2 of 73. That's when that was built. And then we got this Sir Walter Raleigh box car here. It's another tobacco car. Sir Walter Raleigh car. It's a pretty sharp looking car. It's kind of same color scheme as a Butterfinger. Let's take a look at here. It's kind of, now the Butterfinger's got a little bit different blue on it. I don't know if you see both of those. Little bit lighter blue on the Butterfinger, but they're pretty close. This box car was built one of 77. So we still have Sir Walter Raleigh around in one of 77 apparently. And then the last, but not least, is what caught my eye to begin with when I wanted these. This is another Reefer car. This is Ham's Beer. there that is. And that was built 1 of 75. So these are all from the 70s. I was kind of surprised some of the detail on those. So there's that. So I think the next thing we need to do is get these set up to run, and then I'll run them here real quick. Okay, everything's set and ready to go. Before we get things kicked off here on the run session, I'd like to point out that the lower level is headed up by the Santa Fe Warhorse Hudson engine, and it's really the reason I bought the box car, so I thought it only appropriate to use this engine to run them. And on the upper level is the Santa Fe War Bonnet F3s, the post-war versions, the 2343s. The A units are post-war. The B units are modern with rail sounds. I thought it'd be important to point that out. And this run session is being given a tribute to the Hamm's Beer Reefer, which is what got me to purchase all these in the first place. So I thought it only fitting to do a kind of a tribute to, Hamm's Beer and the Reefer car in general. And this segment of Nerdvana is dedicated to the Reefer car, which the question is, who was the first brewery company to use Reefer cars to transport their product? The answer will be given at the end. Just leave your answer in the comments section if you would. And I never recall drinking Hamm's beer at any point in time, and but I, however, it did leave a lasting memory. For me as a young tyke, I can still remember sneaking out of bed to catch a glimpse of Mr. Magoo that came on just before our local 10 o'clock news. I would sneak to the end of the hallway looking around my dad sitting in his favorite chair waiting for the local news, and I can still remember the Hamm's beer commercial coming on. Theodore Hamm was a German immigrant that had a brewery in St. Paul, Minnesota, and he used a cartoon bear and a beaver while using a Native American jingle to promote and sell his beer. Boy, oh boy, those were simpler times for sure. Where else could you find something like that other than the good old USA? It wouldn't be something you'd probably see today. It kind of makes one feel sorry for our youth of today. But don't fret, as it turns out, we Kansans can still buy Hamm's beer today. So in honor of old Ted, I think it's only appropriate to celebrate with one of his refreshing beers. So this run session is in honor of Hamm's Brewery Company. And I can't think of a better time to try Hamm's beer while running these around the layout. So while you guys are watching, I'm going to be enjoying a refreshing Hamm's beer as I have worked up a powerful thirst putting this together. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this run session on Dale's Rails.
Please listen to this quick public service announcement. No trains were injured during the making of this film.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's run session and our little history lesson in our beer and beer reefers. And I thought it was interesting to note that most of our American beer came by way of German immigrants and their lager style beer, which is a bit ironic because I'm not sure that actual Germans would consider our beer beer. The companies that come to mind would be, of course, Ham's Brewery with their Ham's beer, and Anheuser-Busch, with Adolphus Busch and Eberhard Anheuser. Adolf Coors and the Coors Brewery, Frederick Miller and Miller Brewery, and Joseph Schlitz and the Schlitz Brewery. And then what is probably considered the oldest American brewery would be David Yingling, which was one of the few beers that were produced not in the upper Midwest like the others. It was produced, and still is today, I believe, in Pennsylvania. So there's a little bit of history lesson on the beer, American beer. And if you're drawing a blank as to who was the first to use beer reefer cars, that would be Anheuser-Busch. So that's today's run session and beer history. There is another car I had my eye on, and I came across it, and for whatever reason, I think due to price, I decided to pass on it. In retrospect, not knowing what it was for sure, I knew it was some type of beer reefer. I just didn't realize it was the Budweiser reefer, which is just simply titled the Adolphus, which is a car by K-Line. So if you come across that, that's a good one to add to your collection. Even if you don't collect beer reefers, as a reefer car, it's kind of good to have in your collection. I just find them fun to collect. So, that wraps up today's session. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, you're watching Dale's Rails, and thanks for watching.